Hey, how's it going there? It's snowing out. Joe Pal Jim. Change the name of our channel again. We're now Super Picker Flippin' Duo. It's more about me and the wife doing eBay stuff because that's what we're doing now. We're not really doing the spark and the delivery thing, the job thing. We're doing the business thing now. Guess what I got? Finally, that delay didn't kill us, but it was annoying. Anyway, in the snow, not our farm, the farm, our neighbor, in the snow. Yeah, let's go ship.
Come on, really?
What? Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? I love this bubble wrap. I missed it. Hello, bubble. All right, let's get shipping. New angle. Let's see if that works. All right. First thing we're going to ship is this 2-pack of coconut curls. Oh, that's a glare. Coconut curls. This one we sent to Walmart. They shipped it back to us with their anti-leak tape. So we sent this to Walmart. They shut us down. Now we're selling it on eBay. 2 of these for $33.75. You got a comment on our last video about how we underpack. We ship everything in a poly bag, and you know how can we do that? Everything arrives broken, and yeah, not too much arrives broken. It really doesn't. And if you want, as part of your business, to ensure as close to 100% that your item is going to arrive undamaged, then spend the extra money and overpack. Right? Bubble wrap and then put it in a box and then put paper and then whatever. Packing peanuts, like spend all that money or spend the time to find free supplies if that's what you want to do. I prefer to look at our numbers and say, if we do it this way, we're successful. So why spend the time and the money when what we're doing works? You know, just bubble wrap and a poly bag for this stuff works. Our return rate is under 2%. We don't do partial refunds. Very, very rarely. Almost 100% of the time, if somebody asks for a partial refund, it's like my reply is typically just go ahead and send the item back and we'll shoot you a full refund. By doing that, you avoid 90% of the scams. And there's a new one going around where people are using AI, ChatGPT and whatnot, to falsify pictures of damage. Trying to get a refund, £2. 8, 6, 3.
Just put that in 6-4.
Then it would go over £2. So yeah, they're using AI to generate photos with the actual item. Like they'll take a picture of the item in the box and say, ChatGPT, make this item look like it was damaged in shipping. And ChatGPT will say, sure thing, and then make it look damaged in shipping. they send that picture to the seller. Seller says, "Oh my gosh, let me refund your money right now because I don't want a broken item. I don't want a broken item back. I don't need that back." Well, they've just been scammed. Um, and not just them. When I say they, this is a Pampered Chef thing. Coating trays and tool, new in the box. We sold this for, where did the price go? $24.75. Shipping to Missouri. So the seller may not be out the money because they can do an insurance claim, but they're certainly out the time and the money in the short term. And if it's an expensive item, they're out, and they didn't pay extra for the insurance. They're out whatever that difference is from the $100 limit on the standard, what they get for free plus whatever over that. Again, we're just going to bubble wrap and polybag this stuff. So, what?
I didn't know if that bag would be big enough.
Huh, I got it.
Oh, the window. Oh.
I have no idea. We, I believe I was almost, it's not fitness because it's taking the bubble wrap with it. It's, I believe we were almost a part of a scam like that with a Brayville, like a hot water thing. What was it?
Oh, so
tea,
it's like it's a tea maker,
like a hot water tea kettle thing. It's $150 kettle. Tea, water, whatever it is. Customer said, "Oh, it arrived damaged," and sent me a picture. And the picture was really, really clear in the bubble wrap. And the item was like completely destroyed. Which is not, without there being any box damage, because he said that there is no box damage. It's unclear how that much damage would occur. Like, it was rubble. It wasn't just a crack. It was like complete obliteration. This is 2 pounds. And I said, okay. I'm gonna need the lid back. 11.73. I don't need the broken stuff. I just need the lid. And he has yet to send anything back. He's did the return request, and this was 2 weeks ago. Hasn't sent a damn thing back. So I don't know if it was a scam or he just doesn't have time to get to it. But as of right now, he hasn't sent anything back. So stuff like that, like, you're not going to use that item without the lid. So, like, just ask for a part that is like integral to the operation of the item, and then just say, "Yeah, I'm going to need that part back." Because I can sell that part by itself is really what it was. But when you're looking at pictures of damage, look for things like lighting, for misspelling on the label. Just, yeah, weird shadows are going to be the biggest tell, as well as this is a board game, by the way, little card game called Play 9. Sorry I didn't show it to you. Sold it for $12. Bought it at the bins, so about $1. It's gonna weigh less than a pound. And again, it's going in a poly bag. 14 ounces. Ashley's over here checking games while she's helping me, or doing what she does with the labeling and everything else. So this was from our last thrift haul. Alphabet Pal, purple one, purple guy. Purple guy sells faster than orange guy.
And green.
And green guy. Purple guy sells probably the fastest. There's also red guy. Are the batteries out?
Yeah.
Red guy probably sells. It's like it goes purple guy, green guy, probably orange guy, red guy in the order of things. But then in the value of things, it's probably the reverse. You probably get most for the red, least for the purple. So, but we sold this one for probably about $25.
Yeah. You took an offer.
We're not there, so yeah, I did take an offer.
Wasn't even listed for 6 hours.
Yes, it sold basically immediately, even though this shipped at
14 ounces.
14 ounces. It still shipped FedEx. So, excuse me, my voice cracked there, like I'm going through puberty or something. U.S. Mail has to really reevaluate their pricing because that's ridiculous. Took a best offer of 25 on this. Had it listed for 35. It hadn't aged on eBay enough to hit a sale yet. Somebody offered me 25, and I'm like, when I do put it on sale, it's gonna drop to 26, 25. So why wait for that to happen when I can just take the $25 right now? And so that's what I did. So, okay. Inaugural use of the 24-inch bubble wrap roll. I feel like whenever I use a roll for the first time or the last time, I should send the customer like a prize. Like they won something. I don't know. Because all they get are the jagged edges of a new or last roll. So this one we're gonna bubble wrap and box because it is hard plastic. It's obviously a toy. Something could break. We're gonna try to put it in this. Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to see if I had another size box, but we are not. We're out of that size right now. So this guy would go. We thought it would go. Get in there. And yeah, so this was a very, very fast sale. I mean, six-ish hours, if that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really, really fast. So this weekend, we've got a soccer tournament or showcase in Pennsylvania. So we're not going to be doing the delivery thing this weekend. We're still going to be doing deliveries on Sundays. So for those of you that subscribed to us in the past, when we were mainly a delivery channel while we were trying to pay off our debt, when we did pay off our debt and all that, that era is over. And now we're moving on to the new chapter in our business, which used to be Amazon, but Amazon deactivated us and we actually sold our account before that deactivation, luckily. So now we are only eBay for those of us that have never, those of you that have never been here before, £3. We are 100% on eBay, full-time resellers, mostly thrifting items. 13.9 6. Mostly thrifted. In the summers, we'll hit yard sales. Don't really do estate sales around here, and we're not going to travel an hour for an estate sale because we're not what you would call morning people. Getting up for yard sales early is like, maybe 8 o'clock. If we get out of the house by about 9 o'clock, that's good. So it's mostly thrifts, and we do travel for last week or earlier this week. We went to Arlington, Virginia area. While we are away for travel soccer, we will hit thrifts, and you guys will be a part of that. We try to include everybody in as much of our reselling lives as possible. And yeah, so that's that. And we're going to talk a lot of eBay updates, our strategies for selling on eBay, why it works for us, all that fun stuff. And it's going to be a lot of vlog, a lot of just day in the life kind of stuff without the, you don't need to go to Walmart with me to look at what I'm, hey, I got to go to Walmart to buy a box. Okay, I'm just going to go to Walmart and buy a box. I don't think we need to see that kind of stuff. But, or hey, I'm running to the post office. Okay. Or hey, I've got a colonoscopy. I don't think you need to see that, right? So, £3. Should really write down the sizes so I can just put it in there. And then we don't have to measure it every time. 14.9 4. So, by the way, we had 13 to ship today. A lot of board games. That was Beyond Balderdash, Pictionary First Edition. We sell a lot of like the same games over and over and over. Rinse, wash, repeat. That's our bread and butter. And like if you find something that works, just keep pushing that button, just keep doing it. So I think today we were talking about going out and finding more stuff because we had a monster haul Tuesday from Virginia, but
that is basically done.
Yeah, we've basically gone through it. Today's Friday, and I said I wanted it, basically done by Friday, and we've succeeded in that. We've listed about 120 items, which between Wednesday and yesterday. And we'll probably have another 20, 30 items today. And then that's it. I mean, that's all she wrote for that last trip, plus what we had left over from the previous. What was not on video, because I went out with a friend of ours that visited us for Thanksgiving. So we were contemplating going out. That may happen. If we do, that'll be a separate video. But we'll probably just stay home. And focus our sourcing this weekend while we're doing the soccer thing.
Sure.
4 pounds. So Pictionary is one of those games we've sold for years and just
£4.
yeah.
28.5.
Yeah. We just know the dimensions, the weight, and all that. Next up, this 2-pack of Catwalk by Tiggy texturizing salt spray. Another thing we bought for resale on another platform. They sent it back to us, and now we're selling it on eBay just to recoup money. Although we are still making a bit of a profit. I'm going to run out of wrap here. So they'll just get some extra. And we sold this 2-pack for $19.50. I bought this from Ocean State Job Lot, which is a store, regional store. The Ocean State is Rhode Island. So this company is based out of Rhode Island. So they're like a northeast, I guess. Now they're coming into like the mid-Atlantic. And they're like a discount liquidation type store. Kind of like they're taking over where Big Lots was. They're like an Ollie's if you have an Ollie's by you. But they do a thing, and I've mentioned this on previous videos, where if you buy something online as part of their crazy deals, like I bought these Atari Pong games, like tabletop games, for $80, and I got $80 in store credit. So the Pong games were free after purchase with store credit. So I used that store credit to then buy inventory. And then I sold the Pong games on eBay for that $80, free shipping. So I was out eBay fees and shipping. So I paid, let's say, $40 because I bought 2 of them for $160 in store credit. So 2 pounds.
Yes, I know.
We can do like 10, 5, 3. So yeah, that's one way to source, is to look at store deals. It's like an extreme couponing type situation. I'm gonna need the 12-inch wrap. We've got to change out our bubble wrap here like a pit crew. I feel like we should be making noises here. Yes, like those air tools. Yeah. I'm bad at noises. Anyway, that was it. Now that's done. Next up, we've got this Vidal Sassoon fast dryer. It's an open box, but it is new in there. Sold this for $30 or whatever. I don't even know.
28.
$28. Bought it for 4. We're not really using the big bubble wrap today. We will here in a minute. I do have one item that I'm not going to patch myself. I'm going to take it to the pack and ship store and let them deal with it. I'll show you what it is. Because it's a good sale. It's a cool sale. And it's shipping to California, which really, really sucks because of the size. But because of what I bought it for and what I sold it for, I really don't care. Like, yeah, I would have liked it to ship to Pennsylvania, next state over, but for what I paid for it, I'm okay. I'm okay with a big shipping cost now because this thing is in a box and it's a fairly sturdy box. We're gonna bag it, and I drop the bag. That's my exercise for today. And so yeah, apparently my poly bagging of a lot of items really upsets people. And they assume that I just get a ton of returns and I have to refund a lot of money. And it's like they let their own insecurities dictate how my business is affected by my packing. This is 2 pounds. 13 plus you 9. 3. But yeah, you don't, the way that it works for me is you don't have to bag or box everything. 2 layers of bubble wrap. I'm not using the big bubble wrap either. I'm using the little bubble. 2 layers. I mean, it's really hard to crush a box like this. This is what I'm selling next, by the way. Balderdash. If you've watched my video for a while, you've seen me ship probably at least 6 of those. But yeah, 2 layers of bubble wrap is more than sufficient. Now I will say when you're polybagging and you're bubble wrapping, like I do go that step, I'm not just going to throw the box in a bag. You know, I feel like even just for presentation purposes, bubble wrapping shows effort. Like that's what I'm aiming for. Like I am sure that I can just throw the box in a bag and it'll be okay. But I want to show effort. You know, they paid money for it. I want to show that I care for their item. So for throwing some bubble wrap around it, tape is important. Like if I were to send it like this, that can be pushed to the side and now there's less protection on that corner. So you could crush a corner that way. So I always tape 3 times just to secure the corners down. And then once in the middle, you don't have to do the one in the middle. Just could just do the two on the outside, but I don't know, it's just me. But secure the corners just to make sure that the box edges have that consistent protection. I forget what bag I use for this. 86. You only have one more? Two more? Huh? None. We are almost done here. About a half an hour in. Sold this game for $28, I think, too. This was a game that I used to sell consistently 26, 25. But I think this is one of those that I upped the price a bit.
$28.50.
$28.50. So that's partially, Chris, this time of year, yeah, things are just flying out that fast that I can, the market is dictating that I can raise the price a bit. A little weight. 3 pounds. I should know the size, but 14, 5. You got one more board game, and then that's all that we have to ship for today. Triple E. This is one that is a new fast seller for us.
That was 3 pounds, right?
4 pounds.
4
No,
pounds?
3. Sorry, 3. This used to be a fast seller. Then it like kind of disappeared, and now it's back. And I think that's the case because Amazon stopped selling used board games on their site. So all those buyers are coming to eBay now, which is great for us because we used to be one of those used game sellers on Amazon. Then we stopped and went the retail arbitrage / wholesale route during COVID. And then after that, we continued after COVID. And then eBay or Amazon booted us. Now we're back on eBay, going back to our roots, and Amazon is helping us out. So thank you, Amazon, for helping us out. And yeah, it's tight quarters here, by the way.
We're a little packed at the moment.
So yeah, this game on Amazon used to be like, I mean, as soon as it got sent in, it was gone. Probably over the last year on eBay, you would buy these all the time, but they would sit for a month, 2 months, and then they would sell. And now it's getting back to, hey, they're kind of moving at a good pace again. This one sold within 24 hours,
Yeah.
which is great. But it's also fourth quarter, and that things are just going to start moving that fast. So this guy I'm going to have to put in a bigger bag. I've got 4 size bags.
You're sick.
Well, I got more than 4, but 4 that I generally use. My biggest bags are over here because they need their own space. Look at the size of that thing. Look at that. That's awesome. That's a big bag. So the last thing I have to ship is a Segway.
Yes.
Huh?
You saw these.
Oh, I got one. All right. There's one more thing I forgot about. Then we'll get to the Segway, which I'm not going to ship, but this is 4 pounds. 17, 16, 4. Usually when
4 pounds?
yeah, my dimensions are like, this box is probably 16 by 16, but the dimensions are off by an inch because of that extra bubble wrap on 2 of the sides. So this is a pair of gloves, Burton ski gloves. I actually sold these as an adult medium, I think. They were returned because the guy was like, they're too small. They're probably a youth medium because it doesn't say. I just tried to put them on and I'm like, yeah, I can almost get in there. So I figured adult medium because my hands are, whatever. Um, but then I listed them Wednesday and they sold last night. So 20 bucks for these. That was a good sale. I was worried I was going to have to sit on them because I sat on the first listing for a bit. But I bought them at a yard sale, so it was warm out, and nobody's buying winter gloves in the summer. So I listed it for 20 bucks, expecting to put it on sale for 15, but somebody bought them right away for 20. So that's just going in a poly bag. Inside of, I plastic clear bagged it first, then a poly mailer again. Just, I don't have to do that, but it's just a little bit of effort. This is going to cost me $4.99 to ship it to North Carolina. And the last thing, I'm taking to my local pack and ship store, and they are going to curse me, I'm sure. Although they're probably going to charge me a bit to do it. Is this Segway? I will do them a favor and I will pack the charger. They'll love that. I'll be like, hey, I did you a solid and I packed up some. We packed up this charger for you. You're welcome. They'll be happy to do it because of that's how they make their money.
Gotta see it today too.
Oh, we forgot another thing.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch on here. And I would just do it all.
Yeah.
Fine.
We used to be in the habit of shipping everything when it comes in. So there's the charger. Packed up and nice. Now we'll do I keep pushing this like segue back. This Tervis Cup. Chicago Cub World Champions 2016 Tervis. Sold this guy for $18.75. Now, with Tervis, I do go an extra layer. Just because they could crack. But yeah, just a little bit puffier. But they're small, so really, I mean, it's one extra sheet of bubble wrap. So it's not really costing me anything in material or shipping costs. Let's see where this is going. In Indiana. Who would have thought? Once again, FedEx is cheaper than US mail on a first class package. By about 50 cents too. It's not even like if it was a dime, I'd be like, just, because the FedEx system is stressed. But yeah, 50 cents is 50 cents. All right. Last but not least, I'm not shipping it today. Ugh, is this guy? Yeah. This Segway. So it's going to California. It's heavy. Trying to see if there's a way to shrink it down. There's not. I can't remove this bar. No. Not easily anyway. So I bought this for 25 bucks at a yard sale earlier this year. It's probably April, May, somewhere in there. Bought it,
with it for a while.
yeah, bought it for 25 bucks. The kids played with it like all summer. So it's well tested and it works. Works good. Sold it for $3.50. So $25 into $350. I don't have to worry about packing it myself at that much profit. I'm going to let my local pack and ship store employee pack this up in one of their boxes. I'll pay them to do that for the convenience of that and the professionalism of that. And I wouldn't know what kind of box I could buy at retail anyway, because it's 22 inches. It's basically 24 by 24. What?
Somebody just bought Trouble and a Game of Life.
So he sold two more things, just it. So we'll give this a quick wipe down. This will go to the pack and ship store. I got to go drop off some boxes, some packages anyway. So they'll take care of this. It'll probably cost me with the box and all 20 bucks or so, 25 I'd say, to pack it up. Shipping, I'm going to estimate it probably 60 bucks to ship it. So that's still a lot of profit, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, I could probably go buy Lowe's extra large box and cut it down and do like a 24 by 24 by probably 12 at probably 40 pounds or so. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, we'll just get it to the package ship store. All right. So that's all I got for today, guys. That's all we shipped. So like, comment, subscribe, all the happy horse shit. We will catch you next time.